What's up, what's up, what's up? You already know what it is. Guy King TV, I'm Patai. We back at it again, man. So, I love the fact that people are so intrigued about this Nofap Superpowers because I see that's one of my biggest videos is being able to talk about the Nofap Superpowers. Now, so many people are so intrigued about the Nofap Superpowers, but I keep trying to emphasize this. A lot of y'all motherfuckers want to know about Nofap Superpowers, but you don't want to do the fucking work to get the superpowers. You niggas is acting goofy. Straight up. I can't motherfucking make it, clear. In order for you to understand how to maximize utilizing all of this shit, you need to have a clear understanding of it. And you need to have a clear understanding of it based off of putting due diligence ahead of ahead of everything, man. You want to get the benefits, but you don't want to do the work. So it's going to require you to do the work. Right now, but what I wanted to do this video for was for the goal set gang niggas, the niggas who know how to put in 30, 40, 60, 90, 100 days plus whatever, right? I'm not asking for you guys to become Super Saiyans by going 375 days before you fucking blow, nigga. That's not what we asking, man. I ain't saying you gonna turn into a Super Saiyan, nigga, if you go 360, nigga, but what I will tell you is this. The sooner you know how to harness your sexual energy and utilize this energy, you will be on your way. But what I wanted to do this video about was I wanted to do this video on 5 easy steps that can help you maintain and cultivate more of your sexual energy and keep your Nofap Superpowers radiating. Now, 5. Of course, you could always work out. Working out is It's a great way to have people pay attention to you, but we're talking about in terms of your superpowers, it works more on the terms of an internal thing. If you put yourself through regiments, right, where you feel like you got to stay disciplined, that's going to help you, especially if you already introduce yourself to the Nofap world. Take that, aggression out that you may have on the bars, right, when you go work out. Speaking of working out, I'm about to get back on my shit. I've been chilling because I've been getting to the money, man. But I'm about to balance that out with my lifestyle so I can get back to it. But working out gives you a self of confidence. It gives you a sense of working for something. You put in work for something. It didn't come easy to you. You had to achieve that. You had to get up and grind. You had to get up and go, to work out in the morning, whether you did it before work, after work, or whenever it's convenient time for you, right? But working out is a great way to maintain some of that sexual superpowers, that Nofap superpowers, especially if you're doing Nofap. Working out, it keeps you disciplined, it keeps you humble, it keeps you in a space of tranquility when you're in that gym. It's a dope opportunity to use that, right? Now, 4, never underestimate the power of being able to go and be around females. You don't have to be fucking them, dog. You be around them. You be around that energy. You be around that energy, dog. I don't give a fuck if it's just going out to the motherfucking Starbucks every goddamn day where the bad bitches hang out at, or you go to a certain place where you'll know you'll see them. Of course you're going to see bad bitches at the gym, but I'm talking about in terms of communicating with them. Communicating, having females around you. Being able to be around women. Maybe you go on little dates with different women, you know what I'm saying? Not even about you having to fuck them all. If, let's say you got a couple homegirls, you go out, hang out with your homegirls. Hey, what's up, baby? You want to go get a drink? You want to go get a bite to eat? And you kick it all day. You might go to the bookstore, whatever the fuck you do. Being around females. Never underestimate the power of being able to be around them, enjoy their company, soak up all that sexual energy that you get from them, especially if it always helps if it's females that you like or like you back. You know what I'm saying? It always helps. So if you're dealing with females that like you and you like them back, but it's nothing crazy, you're not pushing it too hard, you just learning to get to know them, man, you building that shit up, dog. You keeping that shit level, because what happens is your sexual energy is always seeking intimacy. You see what I'm saying? Or understanding something on a deeper level. So if you're dealing with women where you can have these type of conversations with, walk around the park with, be out in nature with, go and do things, hold hands, cuddle, whatever, right? You realize, like, damn, I'm maintaining my sexual energy. Wow. You maintain that Nofap superpowers because you're always around that feminine energy. And when you start to live in the moment and you soak it up, you'll see exactly what I mean. Now, number 3. Number 3 is being able to cuddle. Believe it or not. Yeah, sex is cool. But if you can cuddle, cuddle. Lots of cuddling, close interactions, lots of affection. Lots of affection. Being able to be intimate with somebody or have somebody you can be intimate and close encounters with. That stimulates your energy to another level. And what you'll realize is when you're on this NoFap journey and you're on your semen retention journey, if you got a significant other or somebody that you fuck with, you'll realize that a lot of the times what you're looking for is mental intimacy. Yeah, the external is a conduit for that, right? Yeah, the locking, the kissing, the holding, right? But a lot of that comes down to you wanting to be mentally, relaxed and cuddled with somebody. You want that intimacy. You want to be able to feel that. This is why it's like you can find some women that looks good. They look good, but you don't feel that connection to them because you don't have an intimate connection. You see what I'm saying? Fucking them is one thing. Being able to bond with them, because humans are pair bonders. So if we're able to be a pair bonding couple, or if you're able to be a pair bonder in terms of having somebody you can get that close and intimate with, that shit trumps a lot, man. And you'll find yourself being able to be cultivating more sexual energy because you're able to experience this person. You're able to be in close proximity to this person and actually enjoy it and soak up every moment and be present. Now that's some powerful gangster shit when you're able to take an advantage of having somebody there who you like, y'all talking about shit, y'all might be reading, got some nice little music playing, whatever. But you're taking that energy. That keeps your NoFap superpowers going. And if you know the game that I'm trying to tell you and you keeping your NoFap superpowers going, you'll realize like, damn, I just cuddle with this chick. Yeah, you might want to fuck, but you'll realize that you got discipline now. You can grab on the cheek, smack the cheeks, kiss and cuddle, but you didn't fuck, and you'll be relieved to a point because you'll realize like, yo, I'm learning to discipline myself. I don't feel like every single time I motherfucking get cuddled up next to a female, I gotta bust or I gotta fuck. You'll realize that there's more to it. It's more about cuddling, the intimate conversations, the intimate discussions that you have, as well as the touching, the sense of pleasure through just touching and being in close proximity to one another, right? Now, another way of keeping your NoFap superpowers going is being able to now this is once you get to a point where you feeling like, okay, I'm goal sack gang approved, you know what I'm saying? You able to go 40, 50, 60 days, right? Now you'll start to feel like, okay, the more I can keep my creative process going, keep my creative juices flowing, I'll be able to utilize this, man. Stay doing something creative. Stay doing something creative. Never not do nothing creative, man. Find yourself reading books. Find yourself looking to be stimulated by creative output. You know what I'm saying? So if you find yourself being bored, then you find yourself go do something that's going to be creative for you. You see what I'm saying? Go read a book. And this is the thing. Not only do you want to read books, read a book that's totally different than anything that you ever read before. Read a book that's so out there that it forces you to have to tap into your creative mind, your imagination. Or do something. Write something creative, something that you never did before. Utilize this energy because it's going to keep forcing you to pull at the source of where the sexual NoFap superpowers come from, which is from the spiritual realm. It's the feminine realm. Pull from that. That's the creative chaos that you want. So you could be able to take something and conspire to make it have structure in your life. It's like forming chaos. And that's what you want to be able to do at some point. You see what I'm saying? So utilize these spiritual gifts, man. The number one thing I want to talk about in terms of spiritual gifts is being able to meditate. Now, when I talk about meditate, I talk about it not in the sense of just I'm talking about being able to deal with meditation and meeting whatever it is that you want to use halfway. The more that you cultivate your NoFap superpowers, you'll start to be able to understand synchronicity a lot better. You'll be able to understand attraction a lot better. And you'll be able to tune your mind to it, and that's what you want to be able to do. Your mind is a muscle. So the more that you cultivate your NoFap superpowers, you'll start to see it. Start to use it. And if you don't know how to use it, then you need to get in tune with yourself. Get in alignment with yourself. You know, you shouldn't be doing this you shouldn't be asking for NoFap superpowers if you ain't been putting in the work. So if you got some days behind you, and I shouldn't have to give you a specific amount of days, you should know that you got to make this a lifestyle anyway to even get to this level, right? But once you start doing that, you start to rewire your mind in terms of meditating on what it is you want. Meditate on your abundance and blessings that you want. Meditate on the fact that you want to have more spiritual control over your life. You see what I'm saying? You want to be able to have that, so you start to look for the synchronicity and things. You start to attract what it is you want. You start to become that vessel that's meeting everything that you want halfway. You know? So I didn't want to be too long in this shit, man, but I wanted to just give a little bit of game. You already know what it is, man. It's God King TV. I'm Patai. Chill.
I'ma stay touching all kinds of paper, and I ain't never gonna give a fuck about a hater, cause I know I got